In the rich history of the race, no story was more dramatic than that produced in 1981. Jockey Bob Champion had overcome cancer, it had almost killed him, to ride Aldeniti in the National.
Jonathan Powell actually kept ringing me up. He said, whatever you do when you go and see Bob, his job still there when he comes back. You know, he probably never will be, but you've got to keep drumming that into him until he'll give up altogether.
I'll be there. I won't be riding him this time.
Oh, no, of course not, Bob. I didn't expect you to. Just wanted you to know, that's all.
Don't worry. I'll be ready for the National.
I mean, he was going to die, they thought anyway, I'm certain of that. And keep his morale up, and the more he could think he was going to get better, it would probably be beneficial to him.
I remember the year before the Aldeniti race. You worked with us on the radio. I was on the radio at the time, and you were one of our pundits. You looked pretty dreadful at the time, and you'd lost all your hair through chemotherapy. And on that day, not many people would have given a chance of you being here for the following year, never mind riding in the Grand National. Was it the thought of riding in the National that helped you through all that illness?
Well, I kept giving myself goals, really, and, you know, the National was always a goal. You know, I always wanted to ride Aldeniti in the National. You know, I won on him at Leicester, the Silver Fox there, 2.5 mile chase, and I got off him and I said to the governor, you'll win a National one day. And he believed me.
Are you going to die, or are you going to get better?
Going to get better.
Next one is the big one, the 1981 running of the Sun Grand National. And really, in recent years, there's never been a day like this. It really is magnificent. And there is a vast crowd.
And this is Aldeniti and Bob Champion. Bob, 32 years old.
It's like Dick Francis falling on Devon Lock. It's like John Thorne, you know, when he rode that old Spartan Missile. You know, things like that. If you actually wrote them in a fiction book, people think, well, you're taking the mickey a little bit here. But, you know, for some reason, that's what happens at Aintree.
I was very, very confident I'd win. My only worry, which I'd always said, was the first fence. Only because he was a very bold horse and he did pull very hard. I was worried about him over jumping, which he did, and luckily he paddled along his front legs and got away with it. And from then on, he was a terrific ride.
And Rumstick on the inside, just the leader from Aldeniti. Then Sebastian, and Aldeniti in fact landed in front.
He's gone to the front. Right, Bob, what are you doing?
But I was horrified when he went to the front far too soon. I thought he's only had one run. And he went to the front, you know, going to Mellon Road, you know, with the circuit and a bit to go.
It's Aldeniti there as they come to the elbow. They've got over a furlong to run. And it's Aldeniti in the lead, but being pressed now by Spartan Missile.
This is the elbow, Bob, and a lot of famous horses have been beaten on this run-up here. How were you placed on Aldeniti?
Well, I'd been in front from about Beecher's the last time, and he was beginning to get a little bit tired, but I thought if I could get to the elbow first, that would help me tremendously, because at least I'd have the running rail to help me.
And here comes John Thorne, 54-year-old John Thorne, putting in a storming finish. It's Aldeniti from Spartan Missile. Aldeniti is going to win it. At the line, Aldeniti wins the National. Spartan Missile is second. Royal Mail is just third ahead of 3-1.
It's very difficult to explain. Yes, I mean, you're in cloud cuckoo land.
What a marvellous, marvellous story this is. And Josh, the trainer, in tears. Yes, well, I get very emotional, but nothing like today. He's here, look. Thank you, Bob. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Okay. Go on, go on. Hey, take this one, quick. Oh, fantastic. Can't believe it. The governor's doing all the worst. He's getting him back here. You said he'd win the National lunch. Oh, he said I'd win the National. I never believed it.
I don't know. I'm not a particularly religious type of person. I just think, you know, there's a certain amount of justice somewhere. And it was the right result on the day.